What separates people who achieve their goals from those who quit halfway? It's not talent, and it's not even luck. The secret ingredient is willpower, the invisible muscle inside your brain. It decides whether you give to temptations or push forward. But here's the secret. Willpower isn't fixed. Neuroscience shows it can be trained, strengthened, and hacked. In this video, we'll dive into neuroscience of discipline, how your brain creates self-control, why it runs out, and the proven strategies to boost your willpower for life. Willpower lives in a secret place in the brain called your prefrontal cortex, the decision-making CEO of your brain right behind your forehead. When you resist scrolling apps like TikTok or choose salad over fries, that's the prefrontal cortex in action. But here's the catch. Willpower works like a battery. Every thought, every tough decisions drains it a little. That's why, after a stressful day, it feels impossible to resist junk food. Psychologists calls this ego depletion. Though new studies suggest it's not just running out of willpower, but also a belief about willpower that matters. So the question is, why self-control so hard? And the answer is, blame your neurochemical dopamine. This neurotransmitter makes you chase instant rewards. The cookie, the text notification, the Netflix next episode. Your brain evolved to prioritize small-term survival, not long-term goals. But discipline means overriding this ancient wiring. That's true. People with stronger willpower have better connections between the prefrontal cortex and the reward system. Think of willpower like a muscle. Use it too much in one day, it gets tired. Train it over time, it grows stronger, which means if you train day by day slowly, it will grow stronger. Classic experiment that even small acts of self-control, like improving postures or resisting minor temptations, gradually increase discipline across life. Just like lifting weights, tiny reps or self-control build a stronger brain for bigger challenges. Here's the enemy of willpower. Stress. One of the biggest problems globally is stress. How does it work? If stress is a problem, how does it work? When cortisol floods your brain, your prefrontal cortex shuts down, and the amygdala, your emotional alarm, takes over. That's why you binge eat, doom scrolling, or quiet under pressure. You must have seen something happens, you've been quiet, shut off. That's your cortisol. Now these are the hacks that you can try. How can you reduce stress? Increase willpower. How? Meditation, breathing, and exercise literally calm the amygdala and recharge your discipline. But here's the real fact. If you want something more effective, sleep is willpower's fuel. When you're sleep deprived, your prefrontal cortex activity drops, making temptation irresistible. Studies even show one bad night increase impulsivity and junk food craving. So hack number 2, prioritize sleep. A rested brain makes disciplined choices automatically, not effort required. Why? There is one reason. If you sleep well, your cortisol is in control. So what do you need? You need to plan. How do you plan? If you want your willpower to increase. So here it is. If I feel like skipping the gym, I'll do 10 push-ups instead. What's going to happen? Reduce friction, high temptations. Automate good choices. Practice delay gratification. What do you mean by this? Train your brain to wait. This will help you to increase willpower. Even 5 minutes of resisting builds strength. So here's the truth. Willpower isn't something you're born with. It's something you built. It lives in your frontal cortex. It's shaped by stress, sleep, and habits, and it can be trained like muscle. Here's a challenge that I want to throw up to you guys. Pick one small act of discipline today. Maybe it's turning your phone upside down while you study or delaying dessert by 5 minutes. These reps may feel tiny, but over time, they rewire your brain for resilience. Because in the end, talent sets the stage, but willpower decides whether you finish the performance. So what did we learn about willpower? Willpower is a powerful tool to use it in the right way. Consider how your body responds in various situations. And number 2, willpower components include exercising your brain and acquiring knowledge. Plus, there are also another component that works really well for willpower. The first that I talked about was exercising. Second, you gain knowledge. And third is discipline. 3 powerful components for willpower. Suppose your brain is addicted to alcohol, drugs, or binge on food items, or sex addiction. Then what happens? Your willpower dims with time. And lastly, get enough sleep to improve your brain so you can have a stronger perspective towards your willpower. Sustainable, controllable, and you move forward. Take care of your brain, and the brain will take care of you. I'll see you next time on a new video. Thank you.